Welcome to the inaugural lecture of the Mary Robinson Speaker Series on Business and Human Rights. And Mary, of course, is with us. And thank you all so much for making the effort to be here. My name's Chris Marsden, and I have the honour to be the Chair of Trustees of the Business and Human Rights Resource Centre. And it's my job today to guide you through the programme and to introduce you to a whole number of really very interesting people indeed in the world of business and human rights. So first of all, the programme today. When I've finished, Chris Avery, our inspirational leader of the Resource Centre, will say a few words about his work. And then we will have three key figures from the world of business and human rights, who each in their own way are going to pay tribute to the work of Mary Robinson, whose work we're very much celebrating this evening, along with, of course, hearing from her. Following those tributes, Mary will address us, and then Ray Suarez will interview her in the way that you all know how well he does, and that'll be followed by an open question forum from the floor. And when that ends, around about 7:45, I'll just have a couple of minutes wrap up, and then we will go to a reception to which you're all invited, just immediately, I believe, outside there. So please feel free to stay for that until about 8:30. Now, for those of you who don't know, and I don't imagine that can be all that many, the Business and Human Rights Resource Centre has become the leading global information source on this important subject. You've only got to type business and human rights into Google or any other search engine, and it will come up as the number one. Please find a seat at the back. You're very welcome. Its website provides up-to-the-minute news and reports on companies' human rights impacts. And those impacts can be both positive as well as negative. And that's one of the important things about the website, is that it reports in a totally even, unprejudiced way, both to try and highlight abuses of human rights, but also to recognise good practice when it's due. And the ability of companies to be able to respond to criticism and the open way in which it handles that is one of the great merits of it. We're a non-profit organisation, mainly funded by foundations and individuals who value the work that we do. And it's very important for you to understand that we are limited in our ability to raise funds because we cannot accept money directly from companies in order to maintain our total impartiality and so there can be no accusation of bias. Now, Mary Robinson has been, of course, a great supporter of us ever since we started, and she chairs our international advisory network. Hence, our delight that she's agreed to give her name to this speaker series, of which this is the first, and indeed has agreed to give the first address. Chris Avery, our centre's founder, and I have to say, to his embarrassment, our inspirational leader, because without him nothing would have happened in this area at all. He's designed it, he's inspired a very small team of dedicated workers who make it happen. And it's my great pleasure now to ask him to say a few words to you about his work. Chris.